I'd say this is a do not disturb sign, wouldn't you?
Hello, hello, hello. So this is the first show I've made, really, other than my update, since I started feeling better. So I don't know when you'll actually see this, but, maybe delayed a little bit by our vacation, but I want to go ahead and make this show anyway. This is on Lein's Reimagining the Npcs. Now, this is a pretty big mod, about 686 megabytes. I've done some shows on the other Lein's mods, but I realized I hadn't done this one. This is like the latest and really the best one. This is a replacement for about 790 named NPCs in Skyrim. It does not affect Argonians, Khajiit, or children. So that's good to know, and I appreciate them coming right out and saying, boom, that's it. Now, the hair is not exactly KS hair or the same, but you'll notice a lot of these have kind of a fancy or custom hair. They don't have the vanilla hair, and it's very nice. Let's see. Now, this affects more than just women. This does affect women, though. You see these pictures there. It also affects guys. Cleans them up, makes them look good. I like it overall. I would use this if like there was just a man version. I would use that. But since it's combined, and it is pretty good. Some of the girls may not be as good as Botox, but I tell you, they do look very good, though. Okay? So, it depends on the amount of space you have and, how you feel about these subjectively when you look at this. Do you like the way these people look? Do you think it's worth your time and space? I think it's good, and you'll see me using it sometimes and other times not. I mean, I'm always changing things around. But I think it's very good. So I want to hop into the game and we're just going to go around maybe Whiterun and look at some people, and maybe we'll go to Solitude or somewhere like that just to show you some different people. I'm not going to go throughout the whole game, but just show you some NPCs, and you can make up your own mind from that, okay? All right, see you in the game in a moment. All right, so we're here in Whiterun. Let me go first person and show you the guard. Now the guard, you'll notice, I don't think the guards have really been changed. I'll tell you that up front. I think just the named NPCs are changed.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking
Adrian,
by.
turn around here.
Inside.
Adrian! There we go. So that's how she looks. She looks good. I'm just going to try to give us a quick look at different people that we see out here. Hey, who's that guy? That's that commander, ain't it? Woo! Let's do a jump. Pop. There we go.
I'm the commander of the guard here in White.
There we go. He looks pretty good. He's the commander. Very nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and go up this way since we're here. We'll look for some other people. I'm going to do this first person because I think that allows you to see them better. Remember, children are not affected, so let's just ignore the little kids. We'll just ignore them. We'll move on. Cows are unaffected, so we will ignore them. Again, the girl is unaffected. That's a guard. We can ignore her. Now this is Alam. I guess that's how you say her name, or maybe you can say Alam. I don't know. Suit yourself. Nonetheless, that's how she looks. We're going to move on. I'm not going to hang around. Now here is, I have invisible hoods and helmets on. So Heimsker, this is Heimsker. And that's her. And well, she's still a little old woman, so I guess she still looks like a little old woman. Let's go up and see if we can see anybody else out here. I may have to go in Dragon's Reach so you can see a few people. Alright, I'm going to go in. I'll see you there in a minute. Alright, so we're inside. Notice the guards don't really get changed. She's been changed.
Been too long since we've had a good battle. Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except in the yard.
She sounds kind of like an old woman, but she's not.
What is it?
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't
she looks a little old, but not real old. Let's go up here. I'm probably going to set some of these people off. There's the Jarl.
Think very carefully about your next move.
So see, he looks pretty good. And that's Irilith. She looks pretty good.
Keep your distance.
Now, I do have a certain armor mod on. We won't worry about that, okay? I'm using, like, I think it's Spartans right now. Spartans thick armor mod. That's where this outfit comes from as well, so. And I've just been demonetized, so just support the channel, okay? Alright, so this is Farengar. I think he looks pretty good. So we're going to go somewhere else. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so down here at the market stalls, here we have Olfina.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim.
That's Olfina. Now, we're really just looking at the head, okay? Because that's what Lein's changes.
Yeah, take care.
But that's how she looks. Hey. That's what our drunk looks like. He looks pretty good. Hey, just all the...
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from
There we go. That's what she looks like. She looks alright. This is, of course, the girl that gets hit on all the time, Carlo. And let's see, is he here? Yep. You can see him. There he is. And
we've never had any reason to deal with those caravans.
She still looks basically the same. Okay. Let's see. The guard looks the same. Oh, John is hanging out. Let's take a look. He looks pretty good. He's been cleaned up. Looks kind of nice. Let's see. We'll let this dude.
I work for Bellathor.
Yeah, he looks okay. Ignoring the children. Alright, we're going to pop out and let's go up to Solitude and just walk around and look at a few people. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's catch this guy before he leaves.
What are you looking at?
Hey, Alfred. Talk to me, Alfred.
Even if you are my elder.
I'm as much a Nord as the next man, but I'm no fool.
Okay, so that's Alfred. Okay, now we'll go. See you there in a minute. Alright, so here we are in Solitude, and it's early in the morning, but some people are out. Let's take a look at
if you're heading to the
Tari,
Palace,
our snobby high elf.
That outfit.
And who's this guy? Oh, this is the old dude. Now, he looks pretty good. I like the mutton chops.
My working days
pretty nice. They cleaned that up and made it look good. He's not affected, so we're not going to talk to him. I'm going to ignore him, as always. Let's go up here and look at these people are not at their stalls yet. You lazy people! You have not opened your stores for business. What is wrong with you? Let's go up here and see if the blacksmith is hanging out. Woohoo! What a jump! Right? Hey, there he is. Let's talk to him for a second.
Seems there's no end to the needs.
Oh, he looks good.
But what can I help you with?
He looks pretty good.
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
Will do, buddy. Alright. So I don't think these guys are much... Well, I don't know. He's not named. I don't think these guys are different. No, I don't really think they are. If they are, I'm just not sure of it, so not going to say that. Because they're unnamed. Oh, since we're here, let's go look at the general. And what's her name? We'll pop in and check them out. Yeah, I know, I'm terrible with names. That's just the way it is. Okay, so we're inside.
What do you need?
And this is the general, and this is... What do they say? Rike?
Are you lost?
Anyway, that's her. She won't... Oh.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle?
Sure, certainly.
Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
No. But that's him, you see? He looks pretty good. How about this guy? He looks...
Can't wait to kill another.
There's something
he
I
looks
can do
pretty
for
good,
you?
too.
Perhaps direct you to the nearest prison?
Direct you to the nearest prison. We'll leave. We'll leave. We're bugging them. Let's go.
If it's arms or armor you need.
Alright, so that's good. I will see you. Let's go down to the Blue Palace. I'll see you down there in a minute unless I find somebody interesting on the way.
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory.
Alright, so this is our high elf guy.
Even a breath.
Without the hoods in the way, you can see his face pretty good. So that's cool. That's what he looks like in this. She's a guard, as per usual. I'll see you inside the palace. Okay, we're going to have some of the usual nonsense in here.
Unless we have specific business.
But see, you can see how these guys look. I think they cleaned up the guys and the girls. Everybody looks pretty good, in my opinion.
And send them off to battle. We'll have none left to protect the city.
Elisif looks pretty nice.
I know. The general acted with my blessing.
Oh, she's got a cool hairdo in her own way. I mean, if you like that, it's kind of funny, is what I'm thinking. But anyway. But yeah, they look better. They look cleaned up. Everybody doesn't look dirty and
steward. If you have court business
stuff, so that's good.
talk to me.
Let me see if I can find where is she at?
Men who, I might add,
Oh, she's in bed. Should we bother her? Oh, well, she looks nice. Look at that. We won't bother her. The Sybil looks good. Oh, let's bother her. I can't help
Be
it.
quick. I have little patience for
Oh,
mundane concerns.
she has little patience. But she looks nice, don't you think? Yeah. Okay.
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Of course they are. Go ahead and have a nap. See you later. Alright, so, anyway, I think that's probably enough for you to be able to make a decision on this, decide whether or not you kind of like this. So I'm going to move on and pop out, actually, and show you the mod. Alright, so we've been looking at Lein's Reimagining the NPCs. It replaces about 790 named NPCs, and no, I did not show you 790 NPCs, and you can submit your complaints about that in writing, and I will file them in the appropriate receptacle, but I just don't have that kind of time. Alright, so 686 megabytes. It's a good mod overall. I want to show you a couple of mods that were affecting the way people were clothed and things, just so you'll understand what I was using. It has no bearing on this mod. This mod only changes the head, the face, the eyes, hair. Sorry about that. The head, you know, the mesh, the face, the hair. Okay, that's what this mod really affects. I'm sure it does affect, like, because it affects so many things, I'm sure it has some effect on the eyes, but I don't mean that it has its own eye replacer. I think I may have an eye replacer mod. So let's take a look here. One of the mods I want to point out is I use this to make everybody's headgear invisible. I use those mods there. They're nice mods. I've done shows on them, so you may be able to look that up. I am using Spartan's Sexy Thick Armor. I think this is the LBE version, the Less Breast Edition. Well, I've already forgotten. I think it is. Yeah, this is the LBE version. Okay, and then one other thing to note that I wanted to point out to you. I'm using Kayla's Eyes Replacer version, okay? So your eyes may look different depending on your mod. Your clothing may look different depending on your mod. You may have helmets and other things there. So just wanted you to realize that. Sometimes I find those invisible headgear mods to be helpful in looking at things like this. Other times when I'm trying to look at armors and see the helmets and different things, then it can be inconvenient and I have to turn them off. But in this case, I think that worked for us. So this is a good mod if you have the space for it, and if you like it. It's a subjective thing whether or not you like this over other things. I find this to be a very good mod, and if I was pressed for space and this was the option I had to use to make the guys and the girls look better, I would be fine with that. Sometimes I will use Botox, and then I will put this above Botox so my guys will look good, and then the girls will be the Botox girls. There's times when I prefer the Botox girls, but Lein's females here do look really good. And if you don't make the helmets invisible, your guards will all have helmets on anyway, so it won't much matter. Okay? Alright, that's just me probably rambling on too long. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, we were probably demonetized because of the skimpiness of things, so just support the channel in some way, and I appreciate it, okay? Alright, you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who donate to the channel, who support the channel. They put their money where their mouth is, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you to these folks. And thank you to everyone for watching and supporting the channel.
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.